Guess we're live. We got anybody in the chat? Two people. I didn't mean to go live. I was just testing out some stuff here. YouTube has got a new. Oh, is this thing literally going to keep me going straight up and down again? Am I sideways when I do this, guys? Is it? Does it look sideways on your screen? Sorry, I just got home. I was trying to finish my supper before I went on live. It is sideways, so YouTube screwed me again. What's up, Fred? How you doing, brother? Richard Sandard. All right. Well, now I'm straight, right? You can see me, right? So we know not to go YouTube live again. What's up, Sergio? Larry Buckstrom. A Murray. A Murray. A Murray. Yeah, you're stuck in narrow. What's up, OG Scuba Steve? Just got home. How it's cold as all get out. I'm getting warm now. This kind of sucks with YouTube Live. This kind of sucks with YouTube Live. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted to see. My face is burned up from the temp today. I gotta tell you, the one thing that saved me today was Arc Fox heated gloves. Boy, howdy! Let me tell you what right now, game changer. So, without a doubt, I'm getting warm now. Me and Henry was just eating some supper. So this sucks with all on live here. I just want to try this out. I might actually go back to StreamYard. Anybody want to come on real quick to do a test with me here? What's up, Cardi Philippin? Alan Kaufman, just staying isolated due to their own. Oh no, that's not good, Fred. Balmy 8 degrees this weekend. We're at -10 right now. OG Scuba. It's not good. What's up, Chris JRS? I subscribed to your channel last night, buddy. I didn't even know. I guess I must have missed it from when we were on before. Scott's Copters, what's going on? Tech for Fun, how you doing? How's the weather? The weather is -10, wind chill of -37 tonight. Damn. Tech for Fun, your wife has that? That's not good. -2, windy, and it's actually warmer in Wisconsin than it is in Des Moines. That's ridiculous. It is -10 right now. Real feel -37. It was so cold, my ankles were freezing, which I don't even know how that's possible. It's crazy. Oh, you're down, Scuba? Let me send you a link real quick. I want to try out this new YouTube live real quick. Hold on. Let me send you a link real quick. I sent you 2 links, recent video and then the link to the live. I just want to try this out, guys. I'm just messing around. I wanted to see, YouTube changed it so you can have guests when you hit their live button on YouTube. So I'm messing around playing it. What's up, cast iron? Negative 22 with 40-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, cast iron, it ain't no joke, buddy. 40 and raining Connecticut. I'd take 40 all day. Cold here in Lynn County. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Brother, I haven't seen you forever. A Murray, negative 10, negative. You're like, what are you, like 5 miles from me? A Murray? You're like right, you must be right on the border of Missouri. Because that's about like the exact same temperature as it is here. That's almost spot on the same. No, Chris, I actually like your content. I can't put the chats up on this here right now, but I can't. You can do it. No, Sergio. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about California. Here's the legit thing about California. California has a lot of weird people there. The weather is fantastic. My buddy Armin's there. He's great. But then there's also, oh, you're in Macon, dude? Shut the front up. Did you know I grew up in Atlanta? Hey, Murray. What's up, Tool Demos? Yeah, come on, Scuba Steve. It won't let you on the... No, they're bad there, though, Sergio. They're way worse there. All right, let me try to email. All right, sorry about that, guys. What's up, Rob Solo? What's up, Quick Wrench? If I was going to go live anywhere, I'd be talking about Florida. The problem is Sergio, the laws. Like, why should I have to... I can't have carbureted things in California. I can't have gun... The laws they have in California means that the people there don't believe in themselves enough. Oh, what's up, Midwest Tool? What's up, James? How you doing? I'm trying out. YouTube's got a new deal where they can share on live now. The only problem is in the stupid vertical format. I should set up a tripod real quick. Hold on a second here. Let me see if I can skinny up a tripod so I can... You guys can look at my ceiling fan for a second. Give me 1 second while I set up a tripod. Let me set up a tripod for just 1 minute. Hang tight with me, guys. That is a beautiful ceiling fan. It's probably dusty. All right, so let me put this. Oh, yeah, there we go. At least it's on a tripod. I'm not wobbling you around. You guys aren't getting seasick. All right, there we go. We're on a tripod now. How's the weather in Midwest or in your area, James? What's up, Chris Schaff? How you doing, brother? Channel member, Tony Couture, Rockstar fan. What's up, fellas? I might not do a live tomorrow night neither, so this was kind of a deal. Scuba Steve, are you getting in yet? I emailed you the link. I'm trying this new. I'm just seeing what YouTube Live is like. It's actually not impressing me right now. I just wanted to do a live deal. My nose is still frozen from being outside. I literally didn't even need to hit the go live button. I was trying to see what was going on. No kidding, Midwest. That's interesting, man. It is -10 here, and the wind chill is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's so cold here that if you stood outside, and I'm not exaggerating by any means, if you stood outside for more than 15, 20 minutes with no gloves on, your fingers would have frostbite. Freddie Tech, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Dropping a new video tonight, and I have a clip of the weather. Oh, hell yeah. We didn't get that much snow. Nothing for me to really scoff at. -6 and a bit breezy in the middle of Wesco. Where did A. Murray go? I was talking. No, I didn't know. Yeah, I lived in Atlanta, Missouri for. I bought my truck, my '66 A. Murray, from Lolly Brothers auction when I was 15 years old. How about that, A. Murray? Just to keep that in the back of your hat for a deal. Someday I'm gonna come down and see you, A. Murray. I was actually through Macon to go shoot a match 2 years ago. If I'd have known that, I would have come seen you. I used to go to Lolly Brothers every week to the sale barn. I know Macon, Missouri well. Me and my dad bought our first tractor from Side and Stricker down there. Yeah, which is no longer there, but -4 feels like 27. It's bad. Chris Schaff, that right there is just as bad. Doesn't matter. When you're starting, the wind is what's killing it. What's up, Freddie Tech? Merry Christmas. Dude, it's good to see you, brother. -6 and breezy. 70 in Arizona. Screw you, Rock Star fan. Oh, the guys. I got guys telling me, oh, it's cold in the South today. It's real cold. I'm like, yeah. No, it isn't. I should have used my other mount that I built. I never even thought about that. I could have used my other mount. I built this mount recently. I should have used this. Could I have clipped that to something? I don't know. Maybe I could have. I could have used this too. I got a bite mount. I've been trying to make some new mounts. Oh, dude. What is going on here? Oh, here we go. We got him. Look at that.
It works.
Oh, and the other thing I'm testing out too, guys. How's my quality? Do I look sketch?
I mean, it buffered a little bit when you were moving around, but that was it.
Well, my internet's out, so I'm getting new internet this week. I've been waiting on it. You guys ever held MetroNet or heard of any place called MetroNet? Can you see the chat too, Steve?
Yeah, it's popping up on my screen. Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm just trying out. This is the new platform that YouTube Live put out. So you're actually on YouTube's channel, like you just said you had to update. So yeah. I had you come on here, and then James is in here.
I can see the comments coming across.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. So that's even better for this new live. So,
YouTube's got that $14 billion from the NFL. So,
oh, they did.
Yeah, they got the NFL. What is it? Sunday ticket. They got paid 14. They paid. They paid for. Or they got 14 billion to host it. I don't know.
Well, I wanted to try out to see if my internet was actually going to hold up without internet, because I haven't went without internet, and I've got this new 5G service on the phone, and I wanted to see if I could go live with somebody else on it. And I thought, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow, because you probably got Christmas stuff going on tomorrow night too. But look at the festivity stuff going on in the background there. Beautiful. Look at this. OG Scoob, talk about Merry Christmas. Look at Scoob, all up in the spirit.
And then in my house we don't do Elf on the Shelf.
Look at that. Oh, the snap on chrome. The gnome with some chrome. Hell yeah. The gnome with chrome.
Yeah, my Snap-on dealer, he throws me all that shit for, I got the advent calendar up here.
Hell yeah.
I had to put it up high because my 2-year-old will break it.
Hell yeah.
He's just a gorilla.
Thumbs up for the bandwidth. Thank you, 121 Dodgers.
Yeah,
Chris
you know.
Jr.
Thanks, Chris. You know what's funny,
Yeah.
man, is at work. Like I don't have at work for internet. I don't use a hardline internet. I got a mobile hotspot from Verizon, and I don't have any internet issues with that.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. Tell you guys the stories because it's not worth me. I'm not going to do it on a video or anything. But so this week I was on Tuesday. Okay, I had a guy bring a truck over here for a program, a Chevy, and I was doing the program update on that, and the internet went out, and I was
Yeah, that's the
furious.
worst.
And Mediacom accidentally dropped my line on accident. They were trying to fix the neighbors and they dropped my line, so it just completely screwed up my program.
That sucks.
So I was absolutely furious, and I told them that they basically cost me they're costing me $150 because I already had to pay for that, and now when I have to go back in and redo it, I'm going to get charged again. And they just were like, "Oh well," they're like, "That's not my problem." So at this point, I had no options to get in. I didn't think there was any options out there to get new service.
Yeah.
So I call a few of my buddies, and I'm like, "Dude, is there any other or is there any other service? Can I get?" I'm thinking I'm just going to go with Starlink. Like I'm just going to go with Starlink, call it a day, and at least then it's not the greatest for upload speed. Well, apparently MetroNet is here now, and I've heard nothing but good things. They're out of Indiana, so all you Indiana, they're a family-owned company out of Indiana. So James and whatnot out of Indiana, you guys that are in Indiana, this is a family-owned company. Smoking, in fact, supposedly. So my buddy's got it at his house, and his kids are severe gamers, and he claims that he's getting like 150 megs upload, which is twice as much as I was receiving. If that's the case, well, they were supposed to come install it today, but because of the cold weather, they couldn't make it. Obviously, I mean, they're like our lift trucks are. Why would you? I was like, why would I want you up on a bucket truck in this weather, dude? That's insane.
The wind is insane.
Oh, dude, it's crazy how bad it is, dude. I'm outside today trying to get a diesel. I'm trying to get gel in a diesel, and I'm trying to jump start a car. Okay, and I've got these on, and another guy has got a pair of gloves on. These are heated. Keep in mind, look at this. Bam.
Yeah. If his weren't, he was cold.
He was freezing. His gloves were not quite as thick as these, but his hands were frozen in 15 minutes. Here, and I'm telling you, we're built differently here, in the wintertime. I'm acclimated to it. So I wear this, okay, and I wear a fleece jacket on my upper body, layers, t-shirt, long sleeve, and just a fleece jacket.
I can't wear too much big stuff. So like for me in the cold, I usually do like the Under Armour top, top, a hoodie, or like I'll do a t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, and a hoodie, and that's it. I can't do any more because I run super hot, so I'll just start sweating, and then I get cold anyways.
Yes.
So like a big jacket, I can't do it.
Yep.
I've been wearing.
Well, that's why I do this fleece. And granted, I was out there for only 20 minutes or so, but I'm warm on my upper body, and not only that, CP, CP is out there in the cold.
Yeah, the trapper.
Yeah, dude, the Snap-on. This isn't okay. So let me tell you, the Mac hat is for like this one. This one you cannot wear when it's above 10 degrees out. You can. It's just not happen. And the reason why is because it is so thick. Yeah. Look at the thickness on it compared to this. I mean, this is like straight off a rabbit here. But anyways, this is the 100% from the fur trapper hat from it's Snap-on, 100% Snap-on. Yeah. Where's the logo at?
It's on the side there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. This is 100% Snap-on. This thing was like $100.
Yeah, that's the one you got last year, and I was like, man, I can't bite that number. I couldn't buy.
This one is for when it gets a little bit, and when it's above 10 degrees, because it's not quite as thick. But that one, dude, I am warm as all get out. Let me tell you, I'm warm as all get out.
Yeah, see, I got the Dixon one with the wool and the ears. That one's
sweet. Yeah,
I'll wear that one, and even with that, my head sweat because the Dixon one has like the wool inside is so fucking hot. Jesus Christ!
When they're these nice thick ones, dude, they ain't nothing to mess around with. No. This is straight Arctic stuff here. So today was the day for the Arctic Snap-on where it had a win. A
Boy,
huge win today.
when you said -30, that snaps me back to when I was a kid growing up in Long Island in the winter, and it got super duper cold, and pipes would start bursting and all that shit. And
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, I've been worried about my furnace not making it. I'm like, dude, if this thing, well, keep in mind now, I have backup generators now. So I have a Pro Stormer, and I have a Mango 3000 amp inverter or lithium battery pack system now.
nice, man.
So, dude, you can't. I tell you what, for wintertime, who wants to go out and fire up a generator in the middle of winter, dude? When you have one of these lithium power packs like they got, like the EcoFlows and all that, oh, dude, I'm telling you what, if something happens to me, I would much rather have that heated vest from Amazon for early Christmas. Works great. Tell you, oh, they're popping up. The questions are
Yeah,
the messages are,
you see him like boom.
yeah, they just pop up. So let's see, how do we get them to? Oh, we can get them all to pop up. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, Dom Master, Raging Cage. Oh, they're all there now.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Midwest Tool.
You hit
Hoosiers.
live chat, right?
Yeah, I hit live chat. I'm trying to figure this out. Love the snap-on hat and the sweater. Merry Christmas, CP. Larry Harry, how you doing? Shannon Dickerson, be on the roofs all day tomorrow fixing heat and RTR units. Look at this. Allison built. Hey, Sergio's an HVAC guy. Check him out, man. He's a good dude. Sergio's a great guy. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't make him mad when I was talking about California. Really need divided in. Oh, there you go. No, California really needs to be divided into 6 states. That way San Diego can be. Absolutely. There you go, Havasu. I agree with that 1,000%, Sergio. I think you should be the new governor right there. You just made more sense than 90% of California did in the last decade. That's no joke right there. And we got, but you guys probably saw today the new gems. Have you seen it? I mean, I just released a video.
I watched the video earlier.
Oh, dude, look at the
I was
honeys.
making the kids dinner.
The honeys.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna order.
The honeys are here. The honeys are here.
They were up on the site, right?
Yep, I got them. Dude, everything was. I talked to them about getting to make sure they were up on Amazon. They're up on Lyle's site too. They're a quarter more from, but you have to pay shipping from Lyle.
Yeah.
They're 1407 off the Amazon link that's in my description on my deal, and I don't hardly make anything off that link anyway. So, but it's
that's how it works.
I mean, Amazon doesn't pay you shit. Amazon, I get 3.5% of the Amazon sales. So by using that link, that's all it does, and it supports the channel, so I mean, so that way I can buy some gloves when I need in the wintertime, I mean, like that's none of this shit is, once again, I don't even want to talk about money because then you'll get the 6 turds rolling about things, they'll be like, oh my God, he's making so much money on YouTube. Yeah, look at me. I'm wearing my T-shirt and look at rolling around in my Bugatti. Did you see the Bugatti I bought recently?
Yeah, you're out there.
All that YouTube money. I got that brand new Snap-on Epic wall coming in. Dog, bling bling, because YouTube money is just breaking it off of me. But
that out in -10 degrees just for fun.
Yeah, I'm out working. Yeah, exactly. Because YouTube's paying me so much, I'm just out working in that -10. Because why not? Because I make so much money on YouTube. Like, anyways, that's what everybody worries about. They're always like, "Oh, you got a free tool, dog?" Yeah, I worked on this project. I got these for free. Okay, Lyle sent these to me after I worked on this project. Multiple, like 30 phone calls, probably 20 hours of my time, and I got a $14 set of pocket pry bars.
Amen.
And the only thing I got to say is I got to put input and help getting these made, and that feels good because I did it for everybody else. I did it for everybody else. I did it for all the people. I did it so we could have a better product
done right. They're definitely done right.
Yeah, dude, look at the shanks on these. I don't know if my camera will do them. I probably didn't get them done good enough, but the shanks on these are hardened. They're nice. Everything is just, they're just awesome. You cannot beat. Yeah, the Matco ones are way overpriced. $45 for a 3-piece set. I don't know how Snap-on's getting away with theirs for $9. They're not bad. But the thing about it is the thing that I said when we're selling pocket pry bars, when Lyle, I said, why would you put a straight one? Nobody cares about a straight one. Yeah. I don't really need a straight pocket pry bar. I already got plenty of straight pocket pry bars. I was like, let's do a 2-piece set and make the other one bigger. make a smaller and a bigger one. That
Yeah.
means that seems more. The only thing that they didn't do was put a cap on it, the striking cap, which I did. I just took a thumbtack and melted it in, which was kind of, you know.
The manufacturer make a whole lot
Oh
more.
yeah, absolutely. You're 100% right, Midwest. If you get a good tool and you help them sell it, they don't say to you, "Hey man, we sold $100,000 units. We're going to give you a spiff for it," and say, like I don't give a shit about these companies. The only person I do really care about is Lyle, because I do get to put input with them, and they're good to me.
Yeah.
They're good people. They're a good company. Like they're doing business right. If they're not doing anything right, then I would let you guys know. But
Shit.
they're a fair price company selling good tools. I use it as a screwdriver. Well, of course, there's the straight pry bar, mini pocket scraper. That sounds interesting. That's not my whole goal is to try to get a team of guys from the team of mechanics that I can go from all over the country and try to get us all have like a focus team to help on tools. Some random guys, like that's my goal, is to have some people that are from all over Mechanicsville. You know what I mean? Like good blue collar guys have been in the industry for a while, and they find a tool that they're like, listen, we want to change this tool, make it better. Lyle's innovative, man. They're kicking it. They're killing it. I'd be down. Absolutely.
How much stuff have they made that eventually everybody hops on and makes the same thing?
Yeah. Oh, dude, look at Amazon. You type in Lyle Tools and look at Amazon. There are people stealing Lyle's name and calling it like their exhaust hanger pliers. There's like 40 different cheap ass knockoffs on Amazon. Chef Shade what's up, brother? We had a good chat last night. He's down in Florida. Stay in Florida, Chef. Do not come to Ohio. Do not come to Ohio. I'm telling you, do not come up to Ohio. You're not gonna like it up here. It sucked today. Not gonna lie. I'm hoping I don't get sick, because I was out in it a little too long, and I feel it now in my my face.
Yeah.
It's when it gets in your lungs and stuff. It just
finally grabbed all those nut driver sets from Mako, the 6 and 7 piece sets. My dealer's finally getting all his back order stuff in. He called me Wednesday morning. He's like, "Hey, I got some stuff of yours came in." I'm like, "I ordered some stuff from you?" He's like, "Yeah, like remember like 8 months ago?" I'm like, "Yeah."
No way.
Oh yeah. I get on the truck. He's got a box. It's got 7 or 8 things in it. I was like, "You got a couple things in." Shit. The bill was like, I don't know, $1,000. I'm like, I didn't expect that today, bud.
What were they?
I got the 6 and 7 piece sets for the little impact driver, the Torx, the triple squares, the hexes.
Oh yeah, the hex drivers, the ones for the hex bits.
Yes, the extended ones. I got those. I got a set of 1/2-inch the impact swivels. The extended impact, they're like an extension with the swivel on the end.
Yep, the 12-pointers. Yep, I got those.
From these are 6-pointers.
Oh really? They had 6-point in the sockets?
From 12 to 24.
Oh, you got the 3/8 drive extensions.
Yeah. No, they're 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
They're 1/2 inch.
They're 1/2-inch drive.
Yeah, and then what the fuck was the other thing you got me? Shit. Oh, the ADV, the magnetic swivels, the 3/8 magnetic swivels.
Yeah.
They got a little 5-piece or 6-piece set.
Dude, you need to jump on those tokens, bro.
I'm working on it.
You need to. I'll tell you what. Well, since we're talking about Koken, let me tell you how disappointing Koken is. They refused to sell it to several dealers in the United States that want to sell their product. This is a company. I can't believe it, and I'm disappointed. And I know Chris Koss can't be too happy
insane
about it either.
If you think about it. Like you don't want people to retail your goods.
No, they're being picky, and the problem is because they say they can't handle the inventory. They don't have the inventory, so they're scared about letting too many people that will promote their tools, because when somebody promotes something, they get overran and they can't provide. So basically, Koken is not able to provide. They're not able to manufacture up to the
Fast
deal.
enough.
What basically? So,
But you would
but the
think that
thing
you,
is, why not just let the dealer sell it and say, hey, look, if you order this, you're going to have to wait, and
yeah.
Koken's not the fastest, and be upfront instead of just telling a dealer, look, you can't sell these tools because blah blah blah, and I'm like, how stupid is that?
I
Like it
mean,
just doesn't make any sense.
you would think that it wouldn't their production time. I mean, I'm sure they take their quality control serious and all that,
Right. Oh, they
but
do. Absolutely.
they're not chrome plating anything.
No, well, they're doing it's a satin finish. They do. They're fin finish
Their
and
ratchets are, but the sockets aren't.
yeah, but they've got the way they finish them and polish them and everything. It takes a while. They're not. It's not a cheap process. But the long and short of it is that their production facility isn't that big. Like their
Yeah.
production facility isn't as huge.
Well, I'm
What do you
sure.
think about ADV swivels? I bought some magnetic 3/8s and I love them so far. They're about the same as Sonic, so I really
Yeah,
can't complain about them. I mean, they work.
I
Utah
don't have any
trucker.
issues
There's
with
nothing
them.
wrong with them. They collect garbage in magnetic. Anything magnetic, it
Yeah.
collects garbage in them. That's the one thing, and I don't know any really good way to combat that. Some guys put a painter's tape inside of them, and then they clean them. And it's just a step you have to use. Versus, they're just a pain in the ass. That's my thing is after using magnetic sockets, I realized I was not as happy about them as I once was. So Chuck and Gillis, straight up, Ryobi tools are trash, garbage, shit. They're shit. Yeah, dude. Guys, hop up. Gotta hop off. Have a good night. Blessings, Chris Jr. Thank you, buddy. See you, buddy. It was good to see you. It's good to see Fred. All you guys that was in from the Fluffy stream. Rock on, brother. I know Fluffy's probably going to be on tonight. I hope I didn't step on. I wasn't trying to step on his toes, but I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow night or not. That's the other thing is. But I wanted to try this out tonight. We're only going to be on here for an hour.
Yeah. No.
There you go, dudes with wrenches. Dudes, did you hit 100K yet? You had to have been like 98,000. You got to be like right at 100K yet. Magnetic's only good for clean environment. Yeah, we're talking about absolutely, abso-freaking-lutely, dudes. They're just
I mean,
not my cup of.
I have all my magnetic sockets are ADV. I can't. I buy a lot of Snap-on and Mako. I can't see spending that money for magnetic sockets from Snap-on.
No, I got a couple from them that I bought, and they're great. They're good, but they're not worth the extra. It's not worth the extra
That's what I
tea in
mean.
China.
The
Yeah,
ADB ones are fine.
yeah.
I have no
I
issues.
actually
I
like
have
the
no
ADV
issues.
ones. I like the ADV ones over the Sunex ones. To be honest
Yeah,
with you.
I got no
Hey
issues
man.
with them. I was a little skeptical at first, and my dealer was like, my Mako dealer is a really good guy. He's like, man, look,
Oh.
cause he's like, take this. He gave me because I was doing a lot of 1/4 inch stuff that at that time. He's like, here, man, take these shallow magnetic ones, try them out for a week. If you don't like them, I'll take them back.
Yep.
I ended up buying the deeps from him the next week. And I mean, they're on my cart. They're on my main socket rails on the cart every day of the
Yeah.
week.
What's up, Dano? Let me look here real quick. I finally got my long tapered puncher from Mac today. Ordered 3 months ago. Hey, dude, that is the life. That's the life right now. I'm telling you, we're living that back order life. Just realized I left my Snap-on side cutters on the server rack. Not good. Not good. Magnetic 1/4 inch set from Sonex impact rated. Hell yeah. I do have some Sonex sockets. There's nothing wrong with the Sonex sockets. I'm just saying I like the 80. Let's just put it to you this way. When it comes to if I could afford and the ADV sockets are not terribly out of my price range, which I bought the 1/4 inch master set off the Matco truck,
Yeah,
and with the swivels, 1/4 inch swivels, I like them because they're a little bit nicer fit and finish, and that's about it. But they're really uh, they're nice. Somebody tried to tell me that they were made by Sonex. Well, Sonex doesn't manufacture anything. I've tried explaining that a million times. They may be made in the same factory, but they're not made to the same specs.
yeah.
So they're not, and therefore they're not being made by Sonex. Period. I'd like to try the gray pneumatic magnetic. I see. Just buy the Sonex. Honestly, I just trust Sonex more, but it is what it is. If If I have to choose over Gray Pneumatic or Sunex, I'm going Sunex every time. I've already been down the Gray Pneumatic death road. I'm out. That
Stick
company
some
lost my
stun gum
respect.
in the socket. It will remove the metal shavings. I like that, Bill. I'm gonna give that a shot, Bill.
What's that? Do what do you say?
Stick some gum in the socket. It will remove the metal shavings.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
All right, I'm gonna give
Oh,
that a shot. Sergio,
yeah,
you left your pliers on a server. I left I left a Snap-on CTR 861 under a hood of a car. Never came back. 2 weeks
I really
ago.
like the ADV sockets. Yeah, I like the ADV too. They're like middle of the road. They're above a Sunex, but below. But they're more pricey. They're a lot more money. I had ADV twos. I loved them, and they were free. There you go. Good to know, CP. Yeah, Shannon. Uh, I see. Midwest Tool. I had some Gray Pneumatics. So back when I was a Mac dealer, I had problems with Gray Pneumatics. So it just didn't start there. Every time I have a warranty issue with the Gray Pneumatic, it's a whole jumping through hoops, playing this game. And you guys know, like, let's just put it out there, Steve. Let's pretend I'm Mr. Tool dealer. I come in. Let's say you got something to warranty. You say, "Hey, CP, I need to get this warranty," and I go, "Sorry, did you buy it from me? No." I'm not warranting it. Then you say, "Oh, okay. Well, we're done with doing business now. You can leave
Yeah,
forever."
I've had one guy do that to me,
Yeah, and we're
and
done doing business with you.
he's not in business anymore.
Yeah, where you don't you
So
don't you don't refuse warranty from people. When I was a tool dealer and I had bought in thousands of dollars of Gray Pneumatic sockets, and I went to warranty them in, they said they would send them back to me and say, "Oh, these are abused. Sorry, there's no warranty.
yeah,
These are excessive wear, excessive abuse." They'd always question everything, play that game, and I was like, "Oh, you guys are those people. Oh, well, guess what? I'm returning all my shit, and yeah, we're out just like
I,
that."
my Snap-on guy, he. This is what I say. Like why I buy a lot of my shit from the dealer. My Snap-on dealer, all my shit pretty much is because of his service. I got a
Yeah,
mirror.
exactly.
I got a mirror. Little one of them little, I don't know, 2-inch mirrors that
Yep.
I fried with a welder.
Yeah.
And you know that those are not supposed to be warranted when you fry them with the welder. And he's like, Snap on mirror, fuck it, it's warranted for life, you know.
Yep.
And he's like he's like I'm like, yo, it's burned. I mean, I know they say. He's like, hey, let me see it. He busts the mirror out of it. He goes, here's a new one, you know. Shit like that. That's you pay for the service. My Mako guy's the same way. He doesn't ask any questions. He doesn't care.
Well, unless it's an electronic. Okay, so any hardline tool. Let me give you guys a little heads up. I mean, some of you guys that aren't on tool trucks don't understand. Us mechanics are definitely not easy to deal with when it comes to it. So any hardline stuff. So like a screwdriver. So if I bring in a screwdriver, one thing that pisses most guys off from Snap-on is when the Snap-on guy replaces the shank on the screwdriver and doesn't give you your handle, and your handle is just beat the. Let's say you broke your screwdriver and your handle is just tore to all the hell. You hand it to the Snap-on guy. He puts a brand new shank in it, and let's say a piece of rubber is hanging off of it. And and guys that don't know, they look at you and they're like, "Really?"
Yeah, yeah.
And Snap-on doesn't replace that rubber handle.
No, he
Okay, every
doesn't.
other company does.
That's all on the dealer, man. It's all on the
Yeah,
dealer.
so guess why I never
Because
bought Snap-on screwdrivers for the longest time?
my
Because
dealer
I
will.
wasn't gonna deal with it. And not only that, with their ratchets, the same way. Their ratchets, technically, they're soft grip ratchets. The handles are not warranted.
Yeah, but
So
again, if
I
you
broke
know
a handle.
when
What's that?
the way we are with our tool, if you the when I see guys and they have those rubber handles and they're all tore to shit and beat up, it's like if you wipe your tool down real fast after you use it every time, it usually doesn't happen.
Well, and that's the other thing is you got those guys that I don't know what they do to their tools. It's like they stuck them in the fan blade, and
Yeah,
they just let them like get eat up in there. And you're like, dude, what did you do to it? It looks like a bulldog got a hold of it. You know what I mean? How many? That guy that was always in the shop where you go over to his tools and you're like, dude, you just bought that like 3 weeks ago.
and
And
it
he's
just
like, yeah,
tore.
I use my tools, bud. I
It's
use my
just
tools.
and it's just tore up. So
Yeah.
so so I was working on a steak body a few weeks ago, right? And it was so it's not on the lift, it's on the ground. And uh, the customer is he's hanging out, whatever while I fixed it. I had to swap out the rear brakes, the rear brakes. It just comes out. It came out one piece, just 4 bolts, pops it all. Pop off the brake line, whatever, and the whole backing plate and everything. And I had my wrenches all laying on the floor, and I'm getting ready to bring the car down. And he thinks he's trying to help me, and he goes and grabs. Now, mind you, it's all chrome wrenches and shit. And he grabs it and starts sliding them across the floor. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, dude, and it's all big size wrenches. I'm like, those wrenches are like fucking $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 a piece. What are you doing, man?
Yep. Don't be using my tools like they're your
don't
personal,
slide my
like,
shit across the floor. You're gonna scratch
Oh,
them,
yeah.
scratch them all up. Oh, they're tools. Yeah, they're my tools, motherfucker.
Dude, are you the same guy that when you hear somebody slam your toolbox, you could be at the other end of the shop and you're like, was that my toolbox? Don't slam the doors.
Like,
dude, I
no
know a lot of guys.
When you have all your shit and when everything's and it's weighed down, you just
Oh,
fucking and you just touch it and the drawer shuts
Dude,
itself.
that's what they're made to do. Like, I mean, I should do a video about laws of the things in the shop. Hey, I got another quick one for you. Have you ever done a front differential on a 2018 Ford F-150?
I don't want to talk about that.
So you have done one?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about those.
Just a cover, just changing the cover,
dude.
Putting a new gasket in.
Week, listen, just to fucking, oh my god, just to fucking do a flush, I had to take the fucking rack and pinion and drop it. Yes. So I didn't actually take it out of the car, okay? So I unhooked the left side outer tie rod.
Right.
The driver's side, right? That's the left side? Yeah. Sometimes I fuck that up. So I take the driver's side out, take the 2 main bolts out, and then I just slide it enough. And then you got to come in on a fucked up angle, and you have to turn the cover as you put it in.
Yep.
Hope you don't just destroy all the silicone.
Yes.
Fuck that thing, man.
Oh, dude. So I wasn't doing this, okay? So I was at a shop today where I helped a guy bringing in a car in there that they needed a battery. So I went. A customer called me and they said, "Dude, my shit's beat up. You got like 900 jump packs. You're like the wizard of starting cars in the wintertime." Dude, I am like I bet I saved 14 people today. Legitimately saved them from getting them started and getting them running, because I was like, well, they're like, well, I got to get running and blah blah blah. I'm like, you ain't got to go nowhere. Do you park that shit in the garage? Let it go. Wait till the weather's warmer. Blah blah blah. Anyways. So the people that had to go and do shit, I get it. My buddies that work for the state and stuff like that. 2 guys own diesels, Pavement Princess coal rollers. They're they got them. They got the big exhaust and they don't ever use them. Drive their kids around, all that stuff. Anyways, gelled up. So went over. I was like, let's get. And I hate diesels. I hate them. And they got 911 in it. And he's like, I went over and he couldn't get it started, so we got it started, and it was on the plug-in. But he just had weak batteries, and then it was kind of gelled up. So I said, dude, just let it run for a half hour, blah, 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 and you'll be fine. So I let it run for a half hour. It was on a Ford F-150, 2012. Anyways, long story short, then I got up to the shop. They're working on this 2018, and the younger guy there, he goes, "Hey, man, have you ever seen this differential like this?" And I go under and look, and I'm like, what the Ford?
Dude.
I'm like, what the Ford is going on here?
How many miles did it have?
I don't know how many miles, honestly. I only was underneath it. So I helped him get, we removed the rack, we moved the tie rod and removed the rack, took the bolt out, got up there. But yeah, you got no clearance to put that front differential cover in there. Just like you said, it's very little.
You have to like
and
walk
pain in the ass. I told him, I was like, dude, just put some silicone back on that bitch and call it a day. I was like, there's no point in getting a gasket for that, because they
don't even come with gaskets.
Oh, they don't have any gaskets for those?
No, they come straight from the factory with silicone.
Well, so the thing is you're supposed to flush and fill them and not remove the deal, but this was actually leaking.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The customer complaint was that it was leaking oil on the ground, and it was from the front diff. Somebody had already went to go loosen that up. I guarantee you, you know what I'm going with this. Yeah, you know what I mean? They were going to loosen up, and they realized, oh, wait a second. I can't get the diff out. So then they ran the bolts back in, but the seal already broke a little bit.
Or they broke the seal and just put it back.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
Probably one of those two.
and
Yeah.
just did like a half moon of silicone, hoping it would hold.
Yeah.
Because that differential is the same way from like 2012 up to I think like 20. Because I've had it on a
Um,
13, a 15, an
uh,
18. So the funny thing is when you get them with high miles, you'll see the
yep.
rear diff. I'll do like a rear diff service. It's like brand new. You go to the front, that shit is jet black.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Absolutely.
Nobody services those fronts.
For sure. Well, nobody wants to pull out the whole rack and pinion just to change the front differential cover. What was Ford thinking? I mean, dude, I got nothing against Fords, but like, there's always those things on Ford. I swear to God, Ford is the worst. They'll have that one thing where you're just like, what in the French toast was this guy thinking right here?
It's like
James,
when you got to change.
where are you at? What was your boys, James, James, what was your boys doing when they were engineering up on this Ford? I'm just saying, you know
They
what I
did the
mean?
same thing with the O2 sensors on the driver's side, where they
Yeah.
position them. They're
Pin 'em
right
up.
by the fucking drive shaft.
Yeah. Let's give a shout out here. Tool Demo says the handles are from $20 from Snappy. I don't want to pay $20 extra when I already paid $200 for the set. That's my only deal.
Yeah,
I want all that. Larry Croft is in the house. America. I almost threw up there when I screamed that. We got Raging Cajun occupants in the house. Man, there's like 75 people up in this.
Steve,
Somebody said my live streams weren't doing that good.
Steve,
They said,
I'm
dude,
just here
CP.
hanging out, man.
I mean, I pretty much can show up any night and have like 75 to 100 people on live stream. So they must not be doing good, right? We must be slipping. We must be slipping, huh? It's more that delusional. It's more that delusional, xenophobic, deplorable mentality. Just saying. I'm not trying to start any. I'm just telling the truth. I'm all about being honest. John Showcar Builder, what's up, brother? Who's the guest? Oh, sorry. Somebody else asked me. The guest is Scuba, OG Scuba Steve on Instagram. He is a shop owner from out in Boston.
Baltimore.
Excuse me. Baltimore.
I'm
Sorry.
in the good old city of Baltimore. I have a
Baltimore, Maryland.
I have a YouTube channel with 0 subscribers and no videos.
Yeah. So yeah, he's not got onto that, but he's got an Instagram you can follow him on. And he's buying tools like crazy. He's got a shop. He runs his own gig.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I'm trying.
looks good on paper. Number one Ford design build sheet. Build failure will destroy the engine, transmission, and the car design. Yeah. Shopcat, what's up, Shopcat? Family is doing great, Larry. Hello, Shopcat. Hello, Shopcat. Hello, Shopcat. My children are here with me. Well, that's awesome, Larry. Oh, Scuba Steve. I know him. Very cool. Yes. Yeah, we don't get a chance to be on all the time because he usually goes to bed. But he's on East Coast time. But I did get on a little bit earlier tonight, so went through that and looked as well. Grim's Auto Service. What's up, Chad? How you doing? Staying warm, dude. Grim, tell everybody how brutal, dude. Grim's up there where there's literally no trees and it's flat country, and he's probably getting 50-mile-an-hour winds. I bet it's so cold out there. I should have done that today. I should have done a video and threw water out. I bet it turns right into ice today. Damn it, I missed that opportunity. Idle time.
And I'm not going outside to try it.
I got one for you. How about a camshaft position sensor on a late 90s Pontiac Grand Prix? I promise they're loads of fun. On the 3.4 liters, yeah, they're not. They're actually not fun. I know that. On a 3.1 or a 3.8, no problem. On a 3.4, they're absolutely a disaster. You got to take the heads off, I believe, if I remember right. That's old school stuff right there, bro.
It's like the old Cadillac North Stars.
Yes. Diesel Bros, what's up, brother? I missed a few people in here. Sorry. This chat's way different. I don't think I'm going to do this live platform on YouTube again.
You have to like touch the screen to see the chat.
Yeah, it sucks compared to StreamYard. The StreamYard chat's up on the side. So I'm looking at you guys. I'm looking at the chat, and it's like right in my face, and I can't see Scuba Steve because all the chats all over. This is YouTube. Fix your YouTube live. It still sucks.
Jacob, I feel your pain about the skid steers. I actually had to do some maintenance on two Kubotas last weekend, and literally you got like a foot of clearance underneath. You got to take down 3 of these heavy ass plates to get to the oil filter and the fuel filters, because they're tucked behind the fucking radiator.
Yeah.
It's like to drain the oil. To drain the oil, you got to take down. It's like a I'd say probably 20-pound piece of steel that has 4 bolts, and I'm on my back laying there, and literally I have enough space, like the thickness of my head, to slide my hand up to grab this plate, and then my other hand to go under there and unbolt it, and then struggle putting it back up. Yeah, I told him
Full
I'm not
struggle
doing it.
bus.
I told him, hey man, I'm not doing that one anymore.
The audio and the video is great though. Idle Time says.
It is.
But I do agree with you, Shaka Gillis. StreamYard is much better. We will not be using YouTube Live again. This was just a test. The only thing that's cool is that we can have guests on here now, so that's good. And I can save and highlight the features on YouTube. But otherwise, and I can only have one guest on YouTube Live. That's it. I can't have any more, so you can have 2 people on here. But I wanted to try it out to see what it was like. And not only that, we got to have this stacked format, which I think is not my favorite because well, first of all, the chat pops up in my teeth, and I don't like that. So yeah, we're doing a review quick on the YouTube Live, and if I had to give it how many wrenches I would give it, I would give it 3 Harbor Freight wrenches. That's what I would give it for a rating right now. It's pretty. YouTube, go over to StreamYard, copy their platform.
You have to clarify. 3 Pittsburgh wrenches.
Yeah, 3 Pittsburgh wrenches. Absolutely, 3 Pittsburgh wrenches is what I'm giving YouTube Live right now. Maybe. I'm giving it 3 because I don't know a platform that's as bad as this for live streaming. This is like Instagram. Yeah, this is like Instagram. Oh, Midwest Tool, I haven't been able to watch your video. Congratulations on the tractor. Dude's a farmer now.
Right?
Midwest Tool's got a shop. He became a shop owner, a farmer, and living in the country all in like a month. So congratulations to Midwest Tool. If you guys haven't went over and checked out his deal, he's been doing a lot of cool videos, and I'm looking forward to his shop. He was doing a water pump on. I haven't been able to watch.
His shop is sweet, man.
Dude, I mean, I would definitely not be like I posted up a picture of my dream shop, but let's be honest. I'm down for the Midwest Tool style shop. I would take it. That would be my I would be tickled shitless with a Midwest Tool shop, no doubt about it. I wouldn't be mad. Would you be mad, Scuba Steve?
Not at all.
He's got a nice shop.
I'm actually moving out of that building hopefully beginning of next month.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
alrighty.
I can't deal with the guy that's in there.
Can't deal with him anymore. He finally got your break.
Yeah, I blew up. I blew up on him today, man, and I was just like, you know what, this ain't worth it. I'm talking to the landlord. He got a spot. The landlord got another garage right across the street from where I'm at. It's nowhere near as big, but I'm only working out of 1 lift right now. I got two like technically 2 lifts.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need a lot of space to continue what I'm doing. So, and the space that I'm going to be moving into actually is probably in the long run going to work out better for me.
Hey, you know what? You know what it is, dude? This endeavor in any business, it's all about working something until you feel good at what you got.
Yeah.
It's the same way with me. I'm not going to go jump into something, put myself into a position where I'm going to lose. You know what I mean? Like, you're smart enough to be conservative enough to know that you still want to make money and you want to do it and you want to be happy. I say you're more power to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm down for it. I like the fact that you're willing to recognize, hey, look, I'm not happy here. I got to make a change. I'm willing to do it. And that's good.
My main focus for me is I don't care about the money. The money will come. For me, it's more about, I want to go home and be cool. I want to be able to go into the shop in the morning, and if I don't want to do something for fucking half hour, I'm cool, and I'm not, it's just the environment's very negative, The dude's got nothing, his wife left him, his kids don't talk to him, he's just a drunk,
miserable person.
Yeah, so the only thing he has is that square that he sits in every day at work, and he goes home to nothing. So he's just a miserable guy. It just is what it is. So that energy is in that building. It's just shitty energy. So I want to get away from it.
Occupant member for 16 months. Merry Christmas to our family. Everybody saying Merry Christmas, but Steve Scooby, I didn't want to cut you off there because I'm down with what you're talking about here. This is a good thing. I like the fact that you're talking about being happier. You're not quitting the mechanics trade. You know, most guys would just quit the mechanics trade
Yeah, I'm not.
because of somebody like that, miserable conditions. You know,
I've invested way too much into it personally. Just I've invested way too much into it personally to just walk away from it.
right?
Not
Absolutely,
even
and you're
money, time, tools, equipment. Like it's just there's nowhere to go but continue to do what I'm doing. It's just the space that I can get into. It's a good space. It's just
right.
away from the negative, man.
I hear you, dude. Forget the negative. People forget the naysayers. Forget the negativity. If you have to be around that kind of shit, dude, it's time to bail. I feel you. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, I am not down with the haters or the
Yeah,
negativity.
and I mean, and the best thing is the spot I'm going to. I'll have the same space to work in. I'll have more room to move around, and my rent's not going to change. Same rent, same landlord. The landlord's awesome. The landlord's the coolest guy ever.
Right.
So like that's the positive. Like and what it does is separates me from this. Just he's just a fucking negative sponge, man.
Yep. I hate that kind of shit, dude. I'm telling you, dude, when people are like that, they bring you down a whole octave. You
Yeah.
literally, you think it doesn't, but it affects you
No, it does.
personally.
You don't want to work, because
No,
I'll go to work in a good mood, get there, and then he'll be on his shit, and I'm just like, man, I just want to
it
get the
takes
fuck
up
out
your
of here.
headspace, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It takes up. Look at this. It's taking up a part of your brain that wants to be motivated. You know what I mean? Like, and people don't realize that. They think that normal toxicity doesn't bother you,
yeah,
bro. You're wrong. That shit definitely bothers you. It definitely will affect your life. It'll definitely change you as a person.
yeah. And it's like you said, weaker people, they just quit. They say fuck it, quit.
Yep.
They leave. And this guy inside of the building, there's so much shit from people that were in there that just left it there. I mean, the
Oh
last guy
yeah.
that was in the space, and I should have known that. That should have been a red flag for me, but I was just so motivated to get my own space that
Absolutely,
the
dude. I
guy that
love
was
it.
in there before me left his entire tool set in there.
Yep.
Just left
You
it.
gotta
And I'm
be.
like,
You gotta. And to be successful, dude, you got to find a place and people that will build you up. That's all there is to it. Because when you deal with people that tear you down, you're definitely not. Dude, think about it. It's like being in this miserable weather. You start thinking like today. Another instance, not to change. I don't want to take you off your subject, but
no, that's
today
good.
I was helping them put. They were pushing in a Bronco today, a new old Ford Bronco, like a '60s,
Yeah.
and they were getting pissed because the thing wouldn't move and the car pusher, the tires were spinning. And I was like, I come over, dude, and I mustered up all my positivity. And I'm telling you, it's cold, and there's six of us out there trying to push this thing. You'd think that little old Bronco wouldn't be that hard, but when you're on ice,
Yeah.
okay. So I come over there, I grab the pusher, I readjust it, and I just give it a light tap, 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 and it starts rolling. And I'm like, guys, we got this. We got this, man. We got this, dude. And inside of me, I'm crying because I'm like, my shit's freezing and I'm hurting. But I mustered up that positivity and we got it in, and everybody starts laughing, like, damn, that was a pain. But you know what? That little instance proved to me right there that mind over matter, man.
Oh
Mind
yeah, every
over
day.
matter. Yeah, it's
And
huge, huge different. If everybody was getting pissed because they couldn't get it in, and that negativity just started drowning in, like you
yeah.
could see the cloud looming. So I had to come in there and bust it out like the Kool-Aid man. Hey, 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 and bust it out. And I was like, I'm just saying, that's how it is. That's real. That's the reality right there.
Yeah,
You gotta,
no,
you gotta turn it around.
and I think he's dealt with a lot of people that are weak minded and they do quit. Me, I'm not that way, man.
Yeah,
I've come way too
absolutely.
far to just quit.
Yep. Let's see. Let's go back in the chat real quick. We got wearing Carhartts every day. Hell yeah! Thank you, Daniel. This is awesome. Prism is crap for live streaming. YouTube maybe better than that. Okay, well, so that's why we got three Harbor Freight wrenches, or three Pittsburgh wrenches instead of two or one. So Prism probably one. I've never used Prism, so I just
Yeah,
know that Instagram. I don't like Instagram for live streaming. I don't like TikTok for live streaming. Those guys are all
you gotta
two.
clarify the wrenches. You don't want those Icon fanboys to
Yeah,
come in.
there's their two. Like so, I mean, my StreamYard is like a 10. So obviously that's the bar. That's the bar. You're
Yeah.
always on a lot of live stream. Yeah, thank you, Quick. Oh, I tried. I just mess around. I only come on the live streams for the people. I don't come on to it. Quick wrenches because CP is great. Thank you, Raging Cajun. I'm not the best dude, but I just try to be me. That's all there is to it. I'm not trying to be like some kind of. I'm not trying to be a tool. What do you call it? I'm not trying to be a tool Buddha. Maybe I am a tool Buddha. Maybe that's the deal. I'm the tool Buddha.
I ordered one of those mats like you have.
The snap-on chrome one.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I got the one that says Tool Crazy.
Oh,
It's
really? Did they?
same
They
mat.
probably don't have those chrome ones. Those were 3 years old. Oh, I got them.
Yeah,
I had
no,
that mat forever. I just wasn't using it. I had it up
yeah,
on my toolbox, and I was like, dude, why do I not just use that down here when I'm showing tools? Because it's got a lot better background. Of course, the minute
yeah.
I do, I got a million people going, "Hey, dude, hey, bro, where can I get that mat, dude? It's 3 years old." My dealer had to buy 100 of them, and he
Yeah,
didn't even
no,
want to do
yeah.
that. And then he bought 100, and then he was like, "Oh." And then you know what the sad part was? That's why my dealer started selling a lot of. Me and my dealer started hitting it off, was because he was like, "Hey, what do you know about that?" And I would ask him for tools, and then he would order a bunch in and sell the shit out of them. And he ordered those mats in.
You know what's funny is I was talking to my guy, my dealer, about that on Wednesday. Because every time I buy, like, pick something up, I'm like, man, I like this. I'm gonna take this. The next week, all that shit sells out. So I'm like, man, I should get two of these because I know what's gonna happen. Like, you remember that the puller you got
Yep,
when that set first came out, it was on the truck. I'm like, man, that's a nice set. How much? He told me the price, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to
it's
spend that.
pricey.
I was like, should I get it? I'm like, and I had it in my hand, and I put it out like, I'll get it next week. Ain't nobody else. That shit was gone, and he got like two more the following week, and they were gone
And
before
the
he got to
prices
my
went
shop.
up.
No, he got them
No,
before he got to my shop. They were gone, and I'm like, yo,
yeah,
why
the
don't
prices
they?
are up on them now. They've almost
Yeah.
went up $200.
Oh yeah.
Just like the
So
ball joint set. Whenever I bought the ball joint set, I didn't really need that ball joint set, but I wanted a lighter one. I wanted one better than my old OTC, so I traded in my OTC because I was tired of it. I was tired of the forcing screw, and I didn't like this. It was beat up. It
yeah,
was beat up. It was just an old pile, you know.
you
And I
got
mean,
the BJP one, right?
oh, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. See, I bought I bought that 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I can't even remember how long ago it was. That thing is the shit. That kit is the shit. I bought it, and I bought it with the add-on kits as well. The
yep,
Subaru and the Honda add-on kit and the light truck or whatever, Chevy
yep.
whatever. And I mean, I think I got all that stuff for like under $1,500.
The Matco one.
No, the Mac, the Snap-on one.
Oh, dude, you're talking for the lighter duty stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I like the snap on for the lighter duty stuff. Absolutely, no doubt. I didn't. I was gonna go with the Matco only, but dude, the Matco one, just the tool alone, or not the Matco, the Schley one,
yeah. I know what you're
is
talking about.
yeah, it's 30 pounds alone just for that one ball joint deal.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I got a full power fist. Did you say? Wait a second. I got a full ball joint set power fist at Princess Auto House brand, $90. CDN killer. CDN. What's a CDN killer? Canadian. Oh, the Canadian killer. A lot of I think that's what he's writing there is Canadian killer.
So Snap-on mat worth the investment. If you
Yeah.
can find it for a good price, because I've seen them. I mean, they're asking crazy money. I saw one with the old school Snap-on logo, and it says like Snap-on in the big red letters is the Snap-on, the old school logo from 1920, and then on the side it says since 1920, and they want like 250 for that mat. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good. And then I found the other
What?
one I was telling you about says Tool Crazy, and it says Snap-on in the new logo on the side, and they want that one. They want 129. So, which I figure if you buy that mat from Snap-on, you're going to be paying like $150 if they come back out with those mats.
Gotcha.
You know, so I'm probably
Uh,
going to get that one. 129. I can swallow that.
is this so? Is a snap on worth the investment? Absolutely. So here's the deal. I know, like these guys. I know you guys are talking about. And listen, I hate having these. I hate having these discussions. I like the Canadian killer. The Canadian. Listen, Steve-O, you know where I'm about to come from on this. If you guys want to run a cheaper, like a Harbor Freight press or whatnot, that's fine. If that's all you want to spend the money on, yeah, you can get the job done. But if you watch the Torque Test channel, you'll see that over a period of time, those presses eventually start to spread. And first of all, the Harbor Freight's only got a 90-day warranty. That's the other thing is where we constantly, and not only that, they have a grease zerk and the snap-on one for the threads, so it stays nicer longer. So there's a reason why I want the snap-on one, because over repetitive use, the snap-on holds up better, and it's tough as nails. I will tell you that they don't go bad.
What do you call it? The drive pin,
Yeah.
shaft, whatever you want to call it. The shaft doesn't flex.
No, it's called a forcing screw. It's a Acme screw.
There you go.
What it is.
I have a C press from Mako, which is a rebrand from something else. And when I press bushings with that, the socket press, that shaft flexes like crazy because it's made in Taiwan. Huh?
Which one's that? Is that the CTA one?
I think so. It's just branded Mako, but it's a socket press. So it's probably a CTA.
So you do have one of those, and you're not happy with it?
I'm on the fence.
Okay, because I was getting ready to buy one from
some
for pushing my bushings.
For bushings, it works great. Anything anything heavier than like a bushing, or if it's like a say like a 2500, 3500 bushing, I would just it's really just good it's good for small cars.
Yeah. I was gonna get one because I'd never had one. So the Tiger Tools, have you seen the Tiger Tool one?
Their shit, because to me,
dude, that Tiger Tool one is legit. It does not flex.
Yeah, I want to try their stuff out.
It's also 5 times the price. It's like $700.
Yeah,
for a socket press.
Yeah, what I want to get from them is their yoke puller.
For the U joints.
Yeah, I like the yoke puller. I want to give that a shot.
They work. Yeah, they work great. Tiger Tool is awesome.
That socket press, I use it on U joints more than anything else.
Yeah.
It just speeds up the process.
Instead of having to use a press, I can see that, because you can change it with those. You could change them on a car instead of having to pull the whole drive shaft.
Yeah.
If you don't have to do the front one, you can just have to do a rear one, a rear U joint, which is usually the one that's always bad anyways because of the pitch on it.
But
you know what? That's actually, I'm gonna get the one from JD Tico for 170. If I have issues with it, then I'll just upgrade to the Tiger Tool eventually. But the only thing about the Tiger Tool, speaking of tigers, what's up, kitty? Hey, kitty. No, kitty, you can't have my chicken pot pie. Oh, look at the cat. It looked at me. No, kitty, you can't have my chicken pot pie. No, kitty. Hey, kitty. No, kitty.
He's just sitting back here purring like a wild man.
Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna buy the CTA one, and literally, I think I'm gonna do that because you just sold me on it, because I just thought about that. I'm always pulling drive shafts to change the U joints all the time, and dude, if I could, there's so many times I could have just replaced the U joint right on the drive shaft. Yeah. And I always do it because I pull it out to do it on the press. But if I'd use those C-frame socket presses, that makes it 10 times easier where you can do it. Which you could leave the rear drive shaft on and probably change it too with that C-frame, can you?
Yeah.
Could you get away with doing that if you do the front one with a C-frame? You got the drive shaft turned right?
Yeah. That it's definitely you could, because you can just hook it up and over the top.
Yeah.
And it'll pull it right down. So I mean, me personally, I think it's a good tool. I mean, I fucked it up using. I let that guy in the shop use it. He fucked that thing up real good using it on these like heavy duty studs on a trailer. You know, instead of just pounding them out with a hammer, he wanted to use that, and I'm like, all right, man, it's warranty. The one thing I will say is, I fucked that thing up real good. The threads were stripped. The C press was fucked. A couple of the adapters were fucked up. My Mako dealer replaced all that shit with no questions asked.
Yeah.
He said it's warranted. Bring it down, and he ordered me everything right away.
Wow. Waiting.
And it took like a week, and everything was in. So I will say that part.
Speaking of you were on that live stream that night when Nick Hildebrand, Kitty, remember? When he fell asleep and his cat kept walking around the background.
I do not remember that.
Oh, maybe you fell asleep that one night too. I don't remember. Nick Hildebrandl did, but his cat kept walking around. We were talking like this, and he fell asleep, and his cat got up and kept walking around the back of him. It was hilarious. So your cat is so chill. I wish I wasn't allergic to him. I'd probably entertain having one, but Henry would destroy a cat. He tried to kill a couple already. He is a cat killing machine.
I got my cat here. I got my black lab laying by the front door. He's
Lab don't mess with your cat at all.
That's why I got him as a puppy. I got him at 4 weeks. So I've had cats my whole life.
Yeah.
See, he's living the life.
Oh, look at him. He's liking that cold air, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 9 months now. He's gonna be a big boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's what I've always had cats and dogs together, and you have to have the cats can be grown, the dogs have to be puppies. I just had somebody offer me like a 7-month-old German Shepherd. I was like, man, if that dog was like a month old, I'd do it in a heartbeat because that's the dog I always want to get is a German Shepherd. But I said he's just too old, man. He'll go and try to eat the cats. Because I got 3 now. I had 4, but 1 died just recently. Yeah, man. I'm the crazy cat man.
Yeah, I'm just allergic to him. That's all. That's why I don't particularly love cats neither. I don't mind them. I guess the one thing is I'm allergic to them, and 2, I don't like litter boxes. They piss me off. I just I don't know. I can smell a litter box from a mile away.
Yeah, and I clean them out every night. So, because I'm the same way, man. When I met my wife, I had 4 cats and a dog, and she had no idea I had any pets. Because I never had pet hair on me, never had like a pet smell on me. Like I'm so conscious of that. Like when that happens, like the second I smell, like if I come home and I can smell the dog, I put him in the bath and wash him right away. Like there's no reason that your pets should stink.
So we got 68 people on here and 37 thumbs up. Come on, bro.
Right.
What's going on here? I just noticed this. We're at 37 thumbs up and 68 people on here. Come on, man.
You average about 100 per stream when your streams are, your planned streams. You're over that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Friday nights, I get my chat messages. My streams are. Last week was a higher stream. I think I had I usually get 1,000 views on my streams.
Yeah.
By the next day. So
when I miss them, man, I'll watch.
It's not really the thing is about live streams is it's basically for the subscribers. So I'm on. That's all I'm all about. It's just coming for the subscribers. It's not that. But somebody made a comment on my last stream like, bro, your streams suck, man. They're not near that fun anymore since you don't have other people on my. What do you mean? We had Steve and we've had Quick Wrench on. We had you. We've had tool demos. We had that I forget his name, John, that airplane mechanic, which was really awesome. That was a great stream. Yeah. I've had more people on my live streams new than anybody else. I've had more new people on my live streams than anybody I've seen in the entire tool community. Without a doubt. I don't have the same 6 people up here whining and complaining and talking shit about people. We have fun. We talk about relative information. Cummins Cut Tech has been on here. How many people in the chat have been on here? Chef Shade Tree's been on here. Quick Wrench.
Sergio, he said he's been on there.
Dano's been on here. Nick Hildebrandt's been on here. Let's see who else has been on this live stream. Raging Cajun's been on here. I allow everybody to give an opportunity to come on my live stream. Anybody that wants to come on my live stream, all you have to do is hit me up the night before or even say something. Peter Savinsky, sorry to miss you. Oh, we had not Peter, but we had a couple other my channel members. You know what? I apologize. I hate talking about people's names and forgetting them, but I've had a ton of you guys that have been on here. I've been on a lot, not recently though. Yes, Cummins Tech, you have. Absolutely.
I'll say this, CP man. You ever want to sell that silver Mac box? Let me know.
Yeah.
That box is sweet, man. I remember when those came out, man. That's when I was like just starting out. That was what, 2000, early 2000s those came out? when they were doing that brushed metal.
Yep.
Man, that box was so nice when it came. I was like, yeah, I really like that box.
Oh yeah, piss. Midwest Tool Review's been on my channel too, and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Midwest Tool's been on here. I've got a video on him deep in the archives. We had a really good chat, and James is more than welcome to come on anytime he wants to. I'm not good at asking people. I guess that's my problem is I don't go out and just like ask everybody to come on the live stream. It's an open mic deal. It's like everybody's welcome to my house one time. Okay. If you come to my house and you shit on my floor and you leave if you piss on the seat of my toilet, I won't invite you back. But I mean, do you know what I mean? Like that's for real the deal. That's how it goes. So that's all there is to it. I'm not, Good night, everyone. Great stream, Tony Couture. Thank you, buddy. We've had a lot of good streams on here. Merry Christmas to everyone. Yeah, and I think we're gonna wrap it up too because I said an hour and it's been 15 minutes over.
Yeah. Hey,
but,
one question, CP, on that
yes.
on your newer Mac box. Were you conflicted with not using the top as like a top, having it up like that?
Yes, I was. But here's the thing: is it's kept me from loading my top up with shit, which is 10 times better than having a top full of shit. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So, and you can shut the lid. But the other thing is, my theory is that I kind of get a hutch, put 2 side lockers on it, and then you have a hutch. You lift up that lid, and then you have kind of a makeshift hutch, which is fine. And if you set it up so you can lock it every night, it works fine. You leave it so you can shut the lid. It's a giant tool cart.
You see, Husky just copied that.
Oh, they did?
They just came out. I don't know where I saw it. I saw it on one of those YouTube shorts. But they did a split lid, so one side you can open them one side at a time.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah. Not gonna lie, that would be okay too. Problem is that it does make the top pretty much. It's not a usable space, but it is a note. I got magnet bowls on the back of it, and then my lights clipped to the top of it. So I mean, it's not a not usable space. There is, you have to think outside of the box.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it because it's different. Only thing I wish it had. Not only that, here's the other thing, Steve, is the price of that toolbox wasn't any more than a normal 3-bank box like that, and so it was using up that top space. The top space of a toolbox has a lot of wasted space.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like from between the top and that, and so this actually made it usable. And I like that. So it basically gave me the access to having 3 drawers because Mac doesn't have a 3-drawer toolbox.
Yeah.
But this gave me 3 long drawers basically in a toolbox, which still isn't enough, clearly, because we all know that my toolboxes are beyond full now. And
that's one of the reasons I'm gonna get when I get because I am gonna get a new cart. I'm gonna get a new Snap-on cart, the split, but I'm getting a split top because I don't.
Yeah.
I hate that if you are using your top, that if you have to open it, now you got to take whatever you're doing off of it.
Well, my new toolboxes is going to be more locker space. That's the thing is I should have put more emphasis on getting lockers because I have so many case stuff. It takes up my tool. That's what I'm not going to lie to you. I can't wait to see what the change in my toolbox is after I get rid of all my specialty tools like ball joints, scan tools, battery set, all that specialty tools like my puller sets and all that. I mean, those things are killing space in my toolbox right now. Where a locker will be good to set those up.
I'm actually probably going to buy that puller set from Snap-on, but I found it aftermarket for like $750.
What puller set's that?
The one you have the one the blow mold case.
Yeah, the transmission and pilot bearing puller. Yeah, I love that set.
That thing is amazing. Price at Snap-on has gone up crazy. But I found it online for like $750 or $725, which is still under what it originally retailed for. So I might have to bite the bullet.
I just realized since I was on here, I just brush up on my beard game a little bit. So, anyways, guys, I think we're gonna cut it out here. I might come on tomorrow night. You never know. Since I did see, so StreamYard might work for me tomorrow night. Depending on, and I might have internet too tomorrow night. And I'm looking. I will definitely be on if I can, if I get my internet up, because I want to try out the upload and see how it works. But I'm surprised the 5G is killing it right now.
Yeah, man.
Pretty crazy for a live stream. But I know it's good to see you, Steve. I
Yeah,
definitely
man. It's
appreciate you
always
coming
great.
on.
It's always great to chop it up, man. It's always
Yeah,
great.
and it's nice to chop. It's nice to chop it up and not have to sit around and text all the time, because you and I both know we ain't got time for that. You
Yeah,
know, I mean,
and then when you do talk to text, it's always fucking up the
oh
words.
yeah, yeah. You hear me? I send him voice text on Instagram, and we're just talking and asking about tools and talking about car shit and whatnot. And I always mess it up. I'm like, but I'm not. I don't talk a bunch. You know how I am. I'm pretty quiet mostly.
Can I?
I'm always
Okay.
doing stuff. I got a lot of shit going on. The cat's like, listen, bro, I'm gonna
Yes.
stab you. Look at him. He is deep. Look at those claws, dude.
Yeah, you
Oh
never do.
my god,
I have never removed the claws because just in case they get outside, you got to defend himself.
dude, those things are looking brutal.
Cut it out. Stop it. Being fresh now.
And also, I wanted to see if I could get like 70 people on my Thursday night live stream. And we got like 80 peak. We peaked out 80 people on the live stream.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
I
so it was
mean,
good night.
it's
Appreciate all the
just
thumbs up for you guys. Appreciate Chalk and Gillis, our number one super chatter of the night, our one and only number one super chatter. Thank you for the $2 super chat. And only thing I do, I will say, maybe I should give him 4 Pittsburgh wrenches, because it shows the super chats for me, so that way I can remember to tell people at the end of the night instead of saying thank you to the people that did super chat me. So.
that's awesome.
And thank you to all the channel members. I know I
Nice.
apologize to you guys. This was a terrible way to try to talk to everybody.
The thumbs up,
And
the thumbs up just shot up to 60.
oh yeah, hell yeah. CP, does Mac still do wireless remote locking still? Oh yeah, on the toolboxes, I believe they do, but I don't know how well that system works. I know that Cornwell does too, and I heard they never do that well. Fluffy's on. CP saying he does not talk too much. Bah. Well, when I'm saying, like, I don't talk. No, ask Steve during the day, like texting wise. Like
Yeah, no,
I don't
you
text.
don't get any. You don't get any
When I get a
messages.
chance, when I've got time to talk, it's because I'm making up for all the days I didn't talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have a conversations for 2 hours. So when we
Or
do
like,
start talking,
yeah,
I mean, I get it, but I, I go days sometime without talking, so I
I'll
make up for it.
guys, I'll get like a tool haul, and I don't really do the video things, and I'll like send it to like CP and a couple other people. Just be like, hey, this is what I grabbed this week, whatever. And then he'll hit me back like 3 days later, like nice, and that's it. And a thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, dude, because I get so many messages too.
Yeah.
And I just don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, I had Fluffy on recently. Yeah, absolutely, Fluffy's on. Yeah, I get wrapped up. Dude, I wake up in the morning and I'm always hitting the ground running. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like and I get so many messages during the day. People hit me up. Like, if it's not like customers, it'll be a company or a parts guy. I mean, I just got a lot of shit going on, and it's not easy to juggle it all and keep everybody happy. That's my biggest thing, is I'm constantly always trying to keep everybody happy. I don't want to piss anybody off. So it's like I'm robbing Paul to pay Peter, to be honest with you, because I try not to ignore anybody. But I don't usually get time till late at night when I go to lay down about 10 o'clock I start replying to some messages or something once in a while.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But anyways, I got to take care of old hen dog here. Looks like he's got some medical attention he needs done to him. So looks like it's going to be time to take care of that.
All right, CP. Well, you have a good night, man.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. If I don't see you guys tomorrow night, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a good time with your family. I know I'm going to have some, I got stuff going on with my family this weekend, so I'm excited to do that. A little Christmas hangout deals and whatnot, and a little Christmas Eve hopefully with the niece. I get to do some Christmas Eve stuff with niece and nephew. And,
Yeah, man. Have a great Christmas, brother. Everybody else in here, have a great Christmas.
And all you
Happy
people
New
in the
Year.
cold, all the people in the cold, stay warm. Don't worry about going outside if you don't have to. It ain't worth it. let this
Yeah.
pass. Next week it's supposed to warm up, so hunker down for a couple days. And Steve-O, did he just left?
No,
He out of here?
did I freeze?
Oh, no, you're black. You went black. The screen went black on you.
It froze. I don't know what happened.
Oh, all right.
You can still hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know.
So yeah. Anyways, guys, for sure, Larry. I can't even see the chat now. Maybe it's me.
Maybe
Oh, there we go.
everybody. Well, if you can hear me, everybody have a great night. Thanks for having me on, CP. I appreciate
Can you
it,
guys
man.
see Steve-O, or is it just me? I want a quick check before.
You're
Is
not
it not-
frozen on my side, but I'm frozen on my side.
Yeah, but can everybody see? Is it just me that cannot see you, or?
I have a phone call coming in. That's why.
Oh, that's why. Oh, that's
Yeah.
why it probably does that. Oh, I can't
Yeah.
see him. Okay. All right, guys. Anyways, I'm going to shut it down. But anyways, thanks, Steve-O.
All
Have a
right.
good Christmas.
You
Merry
have a
Christmas
great
to everybody.
night, man.
Yep. All right, boys. Take care. See you later.